Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel USA Immigration and Visa. Today we are going to discuss important question asked in F1 visa interview, why the USA? Why not India? Let's start the video. The USA remains the most popular destination for international students from India. It is also one of the destinations that conducts visa interviews to assess the eligibility of the students to travel to the USA. Even though there is no need to panic and get stressed about the visa interview, it is important that you prepare for these questions. If you explore the several F1 visa interview questions available on the internet, you will see that one of the common questions is, why did you choose the USA for your higher studies, or simply, why the USA? Why not India? How to respond to the F1 visa interview question, why the USA and why not India? I chose the USA because the specialized program I wanted to study was available only at US universities. They also offer research opportunities that are among the best in the world. I thought it would add value to my career in the future to study at a place that offers practical experiences through advanced facilities. This is a convincing response if you chose the USA because the program is not available at Indian institutions. Likewise, you should be ready with the response based on the scenario that is true for you. Some of the scenarios include: 1. The program of interest is available only at limited institutions in India and the quality of the program is higher in the US. 2. The program is not available at Indian institutions. 3. The infrastructure at the Indian institutions does not match your expectations. 4. The curriculum or the syllabus in India is not what you were expecting. You can also include that you have done sufficient research about the university that you got admission to. It will be helpful if you had already corresponded with the US lecturers, seniors and other Indian students there. It is worth mentioning this point to the visa officer and adding that your conversations convinced you that the chosen institution is the best for you. But you need to have an overall idea about the right response to give, for which you need to plan your response. Steps to plan your response to the F1 visa interview question, why the USA and not India? The first step is to research. 1. Research and find out whether the course you chose is offered in India. 2. If yes, how many institutions offer the course? 3. Gather some information about the infrastructure at these institutions. 4. And the basic curriculum or the syllabus. 5. Speak to professors, alumni and/or Indian students at your university to gather more details. Armed with this information, you can craft your response. Write it down on a paper, the pointers that will help you in your response. Practice your responses in front of a mirror or with a friend or family member. You will feel confident to face this question once you go through all these steps. Remember that you are applying for a US student visa to complete your education. Your response should also only highlight this information. An F1 visa interview is not the right place to talk about your US career aspirations. How to respond to the F1 visa interview question, why the USA and not any other country? Another F1 visa interview question that the visa officer might ask you is why you chose the USA and why not the UK, Canada, or any other destination. If you had applied to universities in other destinations too. In most cases, you might have applied to universities in other destinations also. If that's the case, you can convey to the visa officer that, even though you applied to several other destinations, your first preference is the USA. If you had not applied to other destinations, you could mention that your lecturers and seniors guided you and from your conversations with them, you are convinced that the US is the right destination for your program or research and for future opportunities. You can also state that the US offers more academic flexibility and is dynamic when compared to other countries. The US has some of the top-ranking institutions and courses and is the most popular destination chosen by Indian students studying abroad. Getting a degree from a top-ranking institution will greatly improve your career prospects. It is also the most popular study destination for students across the globe. This in turn makes their campuses culturally diverse. Points to keep in mind as you prepare for an F1 visa interview. 1. Do not talk ill about your country. 2. Do not talk about your possible plans to stay back in the USA. 3. Speak only the truth. Officers are experienced enough to see through cooked-up stories. 4. Always carry documents to prove your statements or justifications. This includes documents to prove that you applied to institutions in other destinations also. 5. Keep in mind that your answers should convince the visa officers that you are going to the US only for academic purposes. That's all in this video. Hope the video is helpful to answer the F1 interview question. See you in next video.